Hello, everybody. I wasn't going to have a live video tonight. In fact, I was going to resume my Wednesday schedule of live broadcasting because I am arranging segments for future live broadcasting to have it more organized and prepared. So, hi, Joseph. How are you? Welcome. And because of a lot of things going on right now, as you know, is the COVID-19 pandemic has been really a challenge to all of us, not only here in the United States, but across the world. And we thought that we are going to be able to overcome this hardship and pandemic, but now we find it, ourselves probably the possibility of going back to being locked down or closed down. So anyway, this has been a surprise, and I was not planning to go live tonight. So allow me to have a little bit of moment to invite some friends to be able to join our live video tonight because I have not scheduled this one. There are many things that I would like to share with you. I'm not quite sure if you watched my video that was actually a couple of weeks ago. I actually mentioned and made a comment regarding the opening or reopening of our economy or the businesses. Okay, and I did make a comment that I believe at that time that it may be too soon, and we will see a number that would go, spike up, and then the possibility of closing down businesses again. So we see a second here. So let me invite some friends, and if you have any suggestion that you would like to talk about, you are welcome to do so and leave your comment here. Okay. Hi, Maria. Hi, Chris. So I'm just trying to get some people to join with us. Hi, Irma. Because this is actually unscheduled, I was not going to have a live video tonight, but I figured since I am awake, might as well. So that's why I am here. See, no, that's not what I'm trying to do. Let me go back here. No. So let me just send an invitation, and if you can also, you can start a, thank you, Irma. You can start a watch party so we can have more audience in this conversation. And as I said, write a comment if you have any suggestion of what you wish to discuss. But tonight, I mainly plan to discuss about, the COVID-19, pandemic. I would like to make a comment of, of the numbers, and especially in Texas right now, we surpass the number of infection compared to Florida. So, and in San Antonio, I believe there's like more than 300 today new cases of coronavirus. And which is actually very sad because, let's see here. No, see, I got an error. So give me a second. I'm still waiting for especially my mom. She always watch me. And I really received a very odd message today. It was ugly, and it was very unflattering. So I had to block the person who left the comment, and I deleted the comment and I blocked the individual. I believe that not all these Black Matters protests are misguided, or I believe it is a good cause, and a lot of people are genuine about it. However, there are some people who are taking advantage of the situation of vulnerability of the general public, and then take advantage of that and instigate all kinds of trouble, fight, even to the point into violence and to commit crimes. And that's something that's a lot of people get a little bit uncomfortable even going out, because this is not something that we should be going through, and we should be afraid of speaking freely of what we feel and what we think. It's kind of like, what I'm trying to say right now is this: if somebody approach you and send you a message, or let us say when you post a comment about the situation or the social issue that we have, and then somebody leave a comment that is very ugly, and so to me, I take it as this person is not here to write a comment on my post. It's because he is fighting for a cause. If it's ugly and just want to instigate a fight, he's just looking for a fight. He's not fighting for a cause. It's a lost cause, regardless of the reason. Because I have many friends in the black community, and they are amazing. And then I know they have a good cause, and they're very sincere about this cause. However, as I mentioned earlier, there are some people out there who are misguided and basically taking advantage of the situation and the vulnerability of the general public of this, especially in the middle of pandemic, that who are, their main goal is just to really create chaos. There are just people out there that are just naturally violent. I mean, it's not all these people like fighting for the cause. Unfortunately, I feel so bad for the people who are actually sincere, because there are these other people that are misguided. They are killing the good cause. I support equality. I think we all have to be treated and receive an opportunity, fairly, and then, like equality. But this is something that I'm really concerned about, because I just posted a simple message earlier. It was actually not trying to start anything bad at all. Okay, I am a human being. This country it has, I should be able to freely express myself, and then it seems like some people out there use this passionate cause to intimidate the general public or individuals to almost not say anything, because they nitpick on every little words that you say. Like you have to not just say anything anymore. And then these misguided protesters wanting to post like they want their voices to be heard, but unfortunately, what the odd thing is, they want to be heard, but they want to intimidate us. I mean, obviously, that is not only a lost cause, but it's misguided. It's not really truly fighting for a good cause. It's just looking for a fight. So my advice is, if you see that on your comment section, if you see that in your messenger, because real people who are actually fighting for a cause does not want to instigate violence, because they know that, they understand that making a trying to hear your voice is, the leaders that I know, okay, they don't like, or they don't want to start any violence, the one that actually fight for a good cause, because they believe that a civil talk, like good communication, and doing it the right or the legal way, are the best approach, not only to protect the public, but also themselves. The ones that are going to approach you and just be ugly right off the front, even if you didn't say anything wrong, but they want to analyze every word you say, that you said something wrong, to justify their attack towards you, whatever it is. That person is not fighting for a cause. It's just mainly looking for a fight. Period. So that's all I can make a comment on that right now. So when it comes to the COVID-19, I did mention that on my last video. That was no, not last video, but a couple of weeks ago. That I fear when we open our because we had to the businesses, that there is a chance or a possibility that we will see the numbers of the COVID-19 cases is going to spike up. And I even mentioned that I was afraid that if that happens, there is a chance or possibility that we may have to close again. I hope not, because I am also a business owner, and my success of my business rely on the success of the businesses that I am, that basically my clients. If my clients are not able to make it or can't afford to pay my service, because it's mainly my success also rely to them, then unfortunately I will not be here for too long. But God is so good. I am so blessed. I'm still here. I managed to stay afloat, and we're still in business. Now, if it happens that we close again, the 40 million people who are unemployed right now will be adding more people. And that's why I am not looking forward on that. But there is a possibility. I hope they won't do it. Now, in the event, this is the best case scenario, that our government officials or the authorities or the medical experts determine that it's best to just have, imposed and implement the social distancing as well as the mask and any other, precautions to avoid or lessen contracting the virus. I would take that. So even if you're against wearing masks, because you don't believe that, some people, they would even question, mask doesn't even work, this is all a conspiracy thing, whatever, this is a symbol of control, cover our faces and our mouth, we're like sheep, whatever you reason, whatever it is you have in mind, whatever doubts you have, I'm asking you to just please comply. Because as I said, I would rather wear a mask and follow whatever is, whatever regulations and whatever the rules that our authorities is going to implement. I would do it, because I would rather have that than another close down. Because if these numbers keep going up and more deaths that would be, recorded, we're gonna close again. And who's going to suffer? We all are. We are already struggling and barely making it. And with these other social issues, oh, my Lord, I don't know how we're gonna make it to another, let us say, 6 months, because the calculation or the anticipation is the vaccine may be ready and available for public distribution or vaccination by early of next year, like February or March. So we started the testing back in February, I think February 21st. And it was initiated in Seattle, Washington. There was 40 volunteers who went through the test. Now, when you test a vaccine, it will take 12 to 18 months for them to be able to make sure that it is safe for public or for individuals to inoculate, to vaccinate. If it's not, like for example, so 12 months to 18 months, depending on the progress of the research, the progress of those volunteers, because each of those volunteers will receive different kinds of dose and whatever mixtures they are doing in there, all those, But anyway, if we are looking towards or hoping for normality again, the way our routine and our lives was, I would say be ready that it's not going to happen until sometime February, or starting February or March of next year. That's and then if God is so good and we're able to have or find a solution or resolution or what a better treatment or a vaccine sooner than that, well, that would be amazing, right? So right now there is a speculation and people are anticipating, not just the medical experts or the scientists, because this is a coronavirus. It always strive. It always thrive to what you call it, and during cold season or winter time. Now, it's like almost July, so July, August. As early as August or in the fall, because of the community transmission, because of the people contracted and then transmitted and infected other people. I mean, look back in about a couple of weeks ago, since we open up, slowly trying to open up our businesses to stimulate our economy, to hopefully try avoiding a Great Depression, because as you all know, our what you call it, our economy is really going down like in a nosedive, and that's why our government is sending us relief fund. This relief fund is mainly used once again to stimulate our economy. The money has to move around, business, whatever, as much as possible, because if it's not, it's going to shut down. So the purpose of it is either to get the economy out of a depression, or to avoid or slow down the process of actually going in there. But the goal is to stimulate the economy, so people will go shop and spend money and businesses is operating. The money has to move. We can't just completely stop it without purchase, without business operations, with nothing. And then also at the same time, it helps the citizens to be able to make it through these difficult times. So it's actually big part of it is to help the citizens, but of course to stimulate the economy. And I believe I mentioned about the possibility of the second stimulus check. As we all know, it has already been approved and signed by our, the House, at the United States Congress or House of Representatives. But there's two chambers in the House of Representatives and the House of Senate. So this House of Representatives already signed and approved it. Now it is the House of the Senate turn to actually negotiate on it. They need to agree on it or approve and sign it to be able to implement. So yeah, thank you, Sister Mali. Yes. This is something now in the United States. Nobody's immune to this, and quite honestly, I would give a good acknowledgement. Allow me to do that. I would like to do a shout out to a lot of nonprofit organizations here in San Antonio, Texas, and across the world, both the Filipino American community and the Asian community, who are really trying the best that they can, whatever they can do, to assist the community or the respective communities to be able to, do something to help out. Hi, Rosal. And I just want to mention the nonprofit organizations here in San Antonio who actually did something. Some of the Asian American communities, or even Filipino American communities, donated masks, donated some cash to the San Antonio Food Bank, and whatever they can do. And some actually, like Laguna Cafe restaurant, they are located right there at 151 410. Laguna Cafe fed our front lines, with their food, and they deliver it in the location. I have not. Yeah, so Laguna Cafe restaurant actually also, as I said, they donated lunch or lunch boxes for our frontliners. And then I would just also want to mention some of the that I know of. Okay, I hope I will be able to cover everything. So I would like to also acknowledge the Asian American Alliance of San Antonio, the Asian American Chamber of Commerce, Philippine Nurses Association of San Antonio, Organization of Filipinos in Texas, Philippine American Chamber of Commerce. I mean, yes, that's San Antonio top chapter, San Antonio, Texas chapter. You see here. I believe there are many more. Those are the things that I know of. So the other Asian American community. Let me just try to find the here. Let me see here with the Asian American Alliance. Alrighty. Because I think the Indian community also did their own sort of donation as well. Let me see, Saina. So, right, let me see here. So that's Philippine American Chamber of Commerce, and yeah, I mentioned already the Organization of Filipinos in Texas. Yeah, Philippine Nurses Association of San Antonio, they actually also donated a mask. Thank you, Marisol. Hi, JC. So let's see here. There. All right. Let me see. I just want to really give a proper acknowledgement for the one that made. See, this is the Asian American Alliance. We had like a mask sewing project. So that's with the Asian American Alliance of San Antonio. So that one. And then, of course, the volunteers of the Indian Association of San Antonio. They have this, the sewing mask project to donate to the San Antonio community. They dedicated their precious time and effort to this project. And so I just want to make a special mention with gratitude to this project. This is led by Sumitha Mudaliar. She is the Indian Association of San Antonio. Oh no, she's not actually with the Indian Association of San Antonio President Osha Sri Evola. And I would like also to thank Mr. Kinyui, the current president of Asian American Asian American Alliance of San Antonio, for donating or for actually providing me an equipment for my studio, and as well as for my little studio here. It's a Canon camera as well as a nice little lens. So yeah. Hi Evelyn, hi JC. So, and of course, I would like also to thank and special mention to Dr. Nelson Tuason for continuing to support the San Antonio community, as well as Mrs. Yolanda Yuli Moy. At Yuli Moy, she is the current president of the Philippine American Chamber of Commerce here in San Antonio, Texas, because they have many branches. And then I just want to mention also that if you are in from Florida, I we have a really nice friend in there. He's a Filipino American, and his name is he's running for Congress, by the way. Okay, I am he wrote an email, and I am planning to interview him and have him on our one of our live broadcasts in the following weeks or week, probably next week. His name is Joe Dallas Milado. He is based in Florida, and he is running for Congress in Florida. Let me see what district he's running for. See here, my campaign. Let me just look in his website. Hi Marisol. Hello Alma. So let me go to his official website. And there's another Filipino American running for Congress, which is running here in Texas. It's Gina Ortiz Jones. So let's go back to Joe Dallas Milado. He is running for Congress in 2020 in District 3 in Florida. Okay, if you're from Florida, once again, Joe Dallas Milado running for Congress this year and in District 3 in Florida. Just look at his website or official website. It's if you want to get to know him, it's miladoforcongress.com. It spells like MILLADO number 4 and congress.com. So I will have to talk to him sometime this week to arrange our meeting. So yeah. So let me see here. All right. See here. Well, I guess, hi Joseph, I guess, some of the people are right that, maybe wearing a mask and the social distancing is the new normal. But to my knowledge, I can't really be 100% sure because we are right now in a very uncertain times. Next year, we will be able to go back to normal, hopefully. But imagine that if we're getting so used to a different kind of, way of socializing and interaction. Because right now, everything's like all online now. Everything is like, when you make friends, you gotta go through use social media or whatever social media, or have a platform to be able for you to make friends, to communicate, to market your products and all that. And by the way, about marketing the product, if you are a business owner and you need help to promote your business, or if you want to have a commercial video, because people right now are more visual, they're more into watching videos online, YouTube, whatever. So if you need a commercial video for your business or services, contact me because we can do that for you. And if you choose to use our service with this for your commercial video, I guarantee you, depending on the package that you want to take or that we can agree on, and then we can agree on the price. We have to talk, like to agree on the pricing and in what to expect and what not to expect depending on your budget. I will always accommodate you. But if there is an option that if you wanna do the whole 9 yard, like including the video commercial, magazine advertisement, acknowledgement in all of my recorded video through my YouTube channel or anywhere in social media, and then including the promotions and basically blasting out your commercial video online. If you want me to be a publicist, I can do that. And with the price that you pay, I guarantee you in the first 90 days, you will reach at least 35 to 50,000 people or audience of your advertisement or even your page. If you are going to let me or allow me to run your to basically handle your publication and your advertising and promotions. Hello. Lots of people are in here. Okay, I know. Well, a lot of people actually about Native American communities, and I think, Joseph, I think we should have like a special segment for that, because I know you got a lot to say. There's a lot of the Native American is very rich in culture and history, and then there is a link or a connection for that. Hi, Joe Dallas Milado. And by the way, everybody, I just mentioned to you earlier, a few moments ago, Joe Dallas Milado is running for Congress, District 3 in Florida. And then I was also mentioning to my audience, Joe, hi Joe, just say hello, that maybe we can have a dialogue. We will schedule a dialogue so I can interview you, and then we're going to go interview you, and basically gives you an opportunity to talk to our audience. Yes, I just introduced you, basically. So anyway, if you are from Florida, get to know Mr. Joe Dallas Milado, and I gave you the link or the URL of his official website, Milado, Millado, for the number 4 congress.com. So, and then learn more about him, and he's a Filipino American, and once again, just Joe Dallas Milado. And we have also another Filipino American who's running for office in a congressional race here in Texas. Her name is Gina Ortiz Jones. Sorry. So my message to everybody, especially to the Asian American community, please be careful and do not engage in any kind of argument or confrontation, whether in person or through social media or private messages, for people who are trying to intimidate you, to come to you about the passionate cause. As I said, I warn you, not everybody is sincere or real. And also, in contrast on that, meaning to say, not everybody is a lost or misguided cause. A lot of people out there, my friends, they are really sincere on their cause, and they put into heart. The real one who's fighting for a cause does not encourage and does not instigate violence. Okay, they want to achieve something in a more civil way, in a legal and more appropriate way. If somebody approach you in a very ugly, nasty way, like approach, you didn't even have to say much. It's just come right at you like that. That's not fighting for a good cause. That's just looking for a fight. So do not engage. I suggest just block the person. And if it's leaving you a nasty comment in your profile, in your social media, or anywhere, delete the comment and then block the person. Because if you block the person, the comment stays there and then you can't see it anymore. So, yeah, so just delete the comment first and then block the person. That's my strong suggestion. So now go back to the COVID-19 issue, and also these rules, and that we have to really comply right now. And I suggest that please, 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 just comply, just wear the mask. It doesn't really represent you as a sheep if you just want to show your compassion and your respect and care towards other people around you. Just mind you that when you wear a mask doesn't mean we disregard your principle and your belief. Okay? All we're asking, if you are at your home, that's fine. You don't have to wear a mask. That's all right. But if you're in public, as I go out sometimes, like I wear masks not only to protect myself, but to protect the people around me, because I care about them and I respect them and I value their lives. Because who knows, I may be a carrier, and the other person who picks it up from me may not show symptoms but goes home and there's somebody who is actually vulnerable. Okay? So Joseph, once again, we will discuss, because I'm almost done. So we will discuss, and we will find a schedule on where we can discuss about the Native American community, the culture. And actually, I would like to also discuss on my next live broadcast, most likely next week, about the Asian American sort of position to sit on the board. But it's a local issue, mainly here in San Antonio, Texas. But I'm still debating if I would like to have that subject. But right now, because the election is coming up, I would really like to interview the Filipino American who are running for an office. And every week, right now, I already have a lineup, and every week I'll have each one of them to talk to us and discuss about their platform and the opportunity to be heard, and basically to reach out more people which we can basically assist. So yeah. All right, well, I would say thank you very, very much for watching. This is really completely unscheduled. I was gonna resume my live broadcast starting July 1st. This is scheduled every Wednesday, supposedly every Wednesday at 7:30 p.m. But my schedule has been really crazy this week. And I would like to acknowledge my new partner in business, Jomar Delatry in Angel Mist Productions. Jomar Delatry is like the best, great director. He is very good in cut. So if you need somebody, or somebody who needs a commercial video, or somebody just a nice important event or gathering or whatever the purpose they may be, contact me and we will discuss, and we can work with you whatever whatever it is that you want, and whatever is it that meets your budget, we will accommodate and work with you. Hello, Maria Sally, how are you? So yes, okay, I will just say once again thank you very much. Oh, it's my microphone. I just love my microphone. So thank you very much, and allow me to say thank you to all of our advertisers and our community leaders, especially our advertisers. And just I hope I won't forget anybody, so I'm just not gonna mention each one of them, but just watch my other, especially my YouTube channel videos, because all those are recorded videos, and I always include my advertisements, my advertisers in there. And by the way, I almost forgot. Oh my gosh, this is important. I would like to announce that our, because we're not able to release a print or hard copy back in March. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to release a print copy by next week. So this is not going to be like, I did release the quarter issue for the first quarter issue that was in March. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to combine some of those articles that was not printed because of the COVID-19 to this quarter. So I am naming it as a special edition issue. We will release it next week. So if you want a print or hard copy, it is $49.99 a year. You can pay me through PayPal. You can pay me through Venmo, Cash App, and or you can pay me. You can pay me through check. Write a check, Fil-Am Magazine. You're payable to Fil-Am Magazine, and just contact me, send me a private message, and we can arrange something. And if you run a business and you need help for your business, contact me. I have a big or great many varieties of of services and options that you can choose from that will meet your need as well as your budget. Thank you very much. You all have a wonderful evening. I think right now it's morning here. So, and bye bye. I hope to see you next week again. And next week I probably will have a guest. Okay, I will make that announcement in the next couple of days. Bye. Just love your country, love the Americans, and always love and pray to God. God bless you all. Bye bye. Watching my video, and my name is Romalet of Fil-Am Magazine. I will see you again on my next videos, so please don't forget to hit subscribe. Okay, so you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you again.